Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Painful Chapters and the Rooster and Kitten located in Mercuria.
Are you sure it's Pip? I knew this would happen. We have no time to spare. We must get to him before...
The cloud ship just unmoored and is already heading for Guian. It's too late.
Then we must follow.
And abandon your mission here for one child's life.
Is it because he's a magical that he's not worth the trouble?
You're such an angry, angry man. Do you really want Kian to leave Mercuria and risk his life to save one boy? I thought so.
This is what happens when we let Azadi criminals live.
Stop it! That's not what happened, and you know it. They're sending all the magicals away.
I know why, and I know what the pipes are for.
What?
Really? Are you serious?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to rescue the boy.
I couldn't care less what you do with your life, Kian. But if you die, the Resistance suffers.
And if I don't go after him, Bip suffers.
Can we really afford to lose more people? I mean, we've lost so many, and the Ane's still in custody.
She should be dead.
Does your language even have a word for forgiveness?
Not that I'm aware of.
I need to think about this. I can't just abandon the boy, but... we can't stay here. The Azadi are hunting me. The General knows I'm alive.
Honey, how did that happen? Did you approach him? Are you trying to curry favors with your former masters?
Curry favors? How would I even... I'm not trying to curry any favors with...
Stop it, both of you! You're really annoying and loud. Let's get out of here before Ulvik gets in trouble for harboring a fugitive. Shepard will want to have a say in the discussion.
This isn't over, Kian.
Oh, hush.
Okay, well, that did not help Kian's standing with Liko. But of course, Kian did not mention some very relevant, key facts.
Following the terrorist attack on Propast, where 8 armed officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members, the Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propast district remains under full eye lockdown and 24-hour curfew. We're now joined by Marek Farah in Propast. And Marek, how are regular people in Propast handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted, almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propast. There's security everywhere, and everyone who goes outside is subject to random searches and arrests. There is a 24-hour curfew in effect, but people are allowed to traverse the district as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think this is done.
Everything is closed,
Smells
Rika,
good.
but rations are distributed to residents of Propast on a regular basis, and medical personnel are on constant standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Has there been any indication of how long this lockdown will continue?
Standing up,
The
like an
Syndicate
animal.
is not saying
It hasn't come to that
People have hinted
yet.
that Propast will remain under Syndicate guardianship until after the election in...
Eating is really hard in this game.
Lost our connection to Marek Farah in Propast. We will attempt to re-establish the connection. In the meantime, when we come back, we talk with someone very close to Marxist leader and terrorist mastermind, Marta Rudis, about her dark and...
Shit. Powers up again. I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
Okay, where the blue places am I? Let's see. Walk straight and to the right. That'll be this direction, right? I thought. I don't think I'm going in the right direction. Oh, I saw something. Cabinet, that's what we're looking for. folk fuels out.
Jiggle it a bit, that sometimes works. Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one. And I know just the person.
Okay. So do I just leave the apartment now? Oh, yeah, I do.
Your district is subject to syndicate mandated martial law. Please submit an approved destination or return to your home. Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. I will accompany you.
Please don't talk.
Yeah, I think that is quite intentional that the drone has a bit of an arachnid quality to its design. Typically something some people have a phobia towards, yeah, however you call it. This place is really empty now. Really doesn't feel good. But then this place looks just like any other sci-fi dystopia. So, about that drone that came with me here. Can I speak to you from down here? Not really. And now I have two hands to... What are you poking? Well, he's doing things. Good on him.
Maybe it's something I ate, but I actually feel relieved to see you, Petal. Are you alright?
I'm really not. You?
You know it. He's not exactly vivacious company. It's been quiet around here since we closed shop. I apologize for firing you with a pre-recorded message, by the way. Company policy.
Don't worry about it. You said you closed shop?
There's no business. We don't even have wire access. It's like being on a really shitty desert island without sun, sand or coconuts. Or wire access. We're actually thinking about heading back to Mumbai. Well, I'm thinking about it. It will tag along wherever the road takes us. Anyway, you're here for your dreamer.
What?
I fixed it. You had your dream machine delivered to me because it was broken about a month ago. Does any of this ring a bell? Your friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up. He looked like a Jaeger. I thought he was here to blow my brains out, but he was very personable.
What was wrong with it?
An early batch, bad soldering. I fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings walkie servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on me or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway. Still, it is a licensed product. There may be other security measures. I cannot be 100% sure that it won't alert you. There are unlicensed dreamers out there without any security chips. But Mr. London has that market locked up here in Belfast. Given the trigger-happy toy soldiers out there, I wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, Then why the house call?
Oh, fuel cells. The power went out and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Arcadia. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
That's surprisingly charitable. Okay,
So
yoink.
how much do I owe?
Consider it your severance package. If we're ever back in business, there will be a job for you. You're not too bad, Arcadia, despite appearances.
Thanks. Yes?
Wait, what happened to that data I decrypted for you? Who did you end up giving it to?
I gave it to Baruti, but he
Dead? Murdered, right?
probably.
That's a damn shame. And the data? Let me guess. Gone forever.
I have a copy. Baruti was smart. He left me a message, told me where to find it, but I don't know what to do with it. The wire's been shut down. I have no way of publishing it or sending it to Solus.
I'll help you. As soon as we get a connection to the wire, I'll help you get the data out there.
I thought you said you didn't want to get involved.
That was before this place was shut down. I have no future here, so why not burn some bridges? I enjoy burning bridges.
That I believe.
Good to know.
So, yeah, don't be like Zoe and keep all your important stuff on the cloud, just in case. Right, so we have that, and
You have expended your daily timeout. I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Don't bother. I know the way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as mandated by martial law.
How about every breath I...
oh, the pop culture reference. Yeah, if you didn't know, well, there's this pop artist, right? Old pop singer by the name of Sting. Well, that's his artist name. He has a, well, more sensible real name in that. I mean,
Please requesting your immediate audience.
first and last name kind of a thing.
Right. What about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location.
I just want to say that before we move on. So, he had a really big hit. I forget if it was released under his soloist name or if he did that with the band he was part of, the Police. But anyway, the title of that song is I'll Be Watching You. Every step you take, I'll be watching you, every breath you take, every move you make, that sort of thing. You will probably have heard parts of it at some point. I've heard it sampled in well, a number of I think predominantly hip-hop songs, but that may have been in the 90s, so I don't know, maybe you didn't listen to hip-hop from the 90s very much. But they still reference it in a video game from 2017.
Nice day.
Appropriate.
Impressive.
We do our best.
I'm glad you're back on board, Solus. I was hoping to see you again before I left.
You're leaving?
I'm very sorry about your friend, the Baruti fire. They say it was suicide.
It wasn't.
I didn't think so. From what you told me, powerful people are trying to hide their tracks.
They are. But they failed. There's evidence. I gave it to Baruti, that's why. They took the data. He wasn't stupid, he left it with.
There's still a chance to make things right. This is why I wanted to speak with you. You knew the woman who set off the bomb.
Nella.
You were there.
I tried to stop her, but it was too late. I don't believe she planned to kill anyone. She wasn't. Nella was a good person. She cared about me. She gave me something to keep safe. I lost it in the explosion. Maybe it could explain why.
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads... Your friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the army, not to kill anyone.
How do you know this?
Maybe needed someone to help her assemble the device. Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught. Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
Everyone is expendable. It all leads back to Whatticorp, Zoe. They are consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too. But first, there's something you must do. Your memories...
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The dream machine.
Be very careful. Powerful forces are converging here and elsewhere.
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Fading?
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we both make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up. You can come out now.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Whatticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. They made deliveries.
You know enough. Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guess when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
Why do you think you were drawn together? Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal clear. It branches and divides, indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now. Whatticorp has been looking for me a long time. I'm a loose thread. I promise I'll find you. Your journey is just beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
Queenie is a bit of a parallel to the mole, isn't she? Moving swiftly on to right. A bit of home repair work. Fuel cell on fuel cell action. And yay. Enter dream time. Are you sure about that? I don't really know that I want to.
I never knew my mother, but I've been told that in many ways she's the opposite of my father. Gabriel never makes hasty choices. Gabriel ponders, and when his mind's made up, he'll stick with his decision until the end. My mother's impulsive, mercurial. If the wind changes, she'll let herself be swept away with it, as long as it's to her benefit. She put me in a coma. I'm not a big fan. But maybe it's time I accept some lessons. After all, I keep telling everyone I want to remember.
I think
To enter dream time, I need to revisit the past. It's the only way to save the future.
that monologue might have held some really important, well, I say important, but key things to towards interpreting the overarching story of the entire trilogy of games. I mean, you have the two worlds, right? Both Star being the well, thinking place, and then there's Marcuria, a name that is remarkably similar to Mercurial. Not sure if that was part of the equation when they drew up the design work for the game. But yeah, it could be that the message of the game is that we need to have a synthesis of thinking and well, impulsiveness to have a sane world. But let's poke the entertainment device, shall we?
You returned, but you were still not here. You must be here.
Is this a dream? I thought I'd actually travel across this time.
You were here, but never truly. Not yet. But you must come to...
What the heck was that? Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Crow? You're Crow. You're Crow. I remember you.
You do? I am. Wait, I remember you too.
Of course you do. It's me,
Don't
Zoe.
say anything. I've got this. Lorelei, baby cakes, schnoodlebum.
Who?
Agneta, I'm sorry. How thin.
That's not...
Miss Aggie, I apologize for taking off without a word of warning. I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
I'm not Agneta. I'm...
Auntie May?
No. Zoe.
Where? Oh. Oh, Zoe! Yes! 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 The girl who was dreaming. You look different. Are you sure you're you?
That's a question for the ages.
You look a lot better than you used to. And your voice, it's sultry. You sound like a cinnamon.
I don't even know what that means. I was in a coma for a
Me
while.
neither, actually.
What are you doing here, Crow? Are you really here?
Let me check. Yup. All here, not a feather missing. So, where is here exactly? Whoa, Nellie, I didn't expect that. You're memorable. Wait, Auntie Meg? No.
I was Obnoxious of the Venar.
That's right. I remember you now. You were really annoying to talk to. Took ages to get anywhere. How have you been?
I will not complain.
I don't get it. This is just like that dream I've been having. Except for you, Crow, you.
And improved. It's that screening routine I'm following. I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
So why didn't I make it across?
The connection was weak. Compromised. You were only half dreaming. Only half there.
Only half
Willing
dressed.
to be all there. And soon. Or it was too late. But you have brought the bird over. The bird will be the key. If you can just...
Hi? Hello?
The hallway is clear. You must leave now. They are coming.
What can I do to...
Schnell, Fräulein.
Well,
Zoe,
hi.
over here, quickly! This way. Where are we going?
We need to get off the streets.
Yes, I should say.
She said that you needed help. She's been keeping an eye out for me ever since you told her where to find me.
I'm sorry. She asked. I figured I could trust her.
Why did you tell Queenie I wasn't doing so well?
You weren't.
That's not the point. I said I was fine. It wasn't up for interpretation.
Sometimes it's better to just let people know rather than keep pretending.
The eyes will be here soon. We need to go underground.
How's that gonna help? We can't just hole up in one of those chambers forever.
Trust me.
Okay, well, there's a whole lot to think about now.
What is this place?
The world beneath. A network of tunnels covering all of Propast and beyond. I don't know how far it goes.
And I will stop you girls there because I'm going to end the episode. But let's see, we have that Germanish guy. He was being a bit unethical towards our therapist. His connection to Baruti's assassination is, well, heavily implied, but not outright confirmed. And the Eye apparently had no problems with killing him. So what the fuck's going on? Well, yeah, I think I'll have to cook in between episodes. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point, and maybe I'll forget all about it. It's, well, it's my Let's Play. I can be, what the hell, absent-minded if I want.